golden rule is it's got to be a minimum of 1 metre cubed. I'll stand here. Someone stand over there, put your hand out. We can just reach, so where our tippy toes are, make a mark. Yeah. And keep going to make a circle. Yeah. What we need to do is a little bit of that as a base, and then literally, there's an old saying, learn method to get rid of it. So, wow.
Laughing their heads off at us. It's so contagious, everyone's laughing.
So we make a base with that. So I've got a lot of different material here. So the basic ratio is 25:1. We're going to do about 10:1 because we want it to really accelerate, yeah? So we've got our manure, our barley residuals from the local brewery that they donate to us. So it's like a spongy carbon material, yeah? And then we've got our green material there that's acts as activator, which is chopped up Asian green going to seed, Tithonia diversifolia or Mexican sunflower or the NPK plant, comfrey, and some old kale. Chopped up moringa and sesbania basically. And then we've got some tree trimmings over there as a higher content carbon material like drier wood. And we've got our inoculant, so like when you start making a new yogurt, the best way to start making new yogurt is with old yogurt or sourdough. So this is an inoculant, so that's full of bacteria. In my hand is no less than 1 trillion different bacteria to start with. And then we've got manure that we've slurried down so it gets better surface area. And then we've got some fertilizer. So that frothing, this has been active for about 2 weeks. So this is what we refer to as residuals. We don't use the W word here too much, but weeds, but dynamic accumulators. So that frothing activity straight up is a pretty good indicator that we've got a good brew going, yeah? So that's going to go in intermittently as well. You can see the flower heads from the Mexican sunflower, the foliage from banana, like that nice mucilaginous fleshy leaf stuff. And then we've got some other 3 months old fertilizer, we call it liquid fertilizer, in that bucket there. And water, not flooding it but just spraying it, yeah? Well, there's 4 basic tools: pitchfork, shovel, rake, and a good attitude. The last one's optional, but highly recommended, yeah? With the shovels, we'll start making the base with that one. You can do some reiki. So you've got to keep it level as they build it, yeah? Spatial awareness is really important, hey? We can come out a little bit more. As we go up, we don't want it to turn into a pyramid. So try and keep it the same size. Get our base nice and strong. Yeah, we might add some of that dry carbon now, hey?
Well, there's no need to let it break your heart. Don't just break it down.
Just got to think about timing it, you know. So that's chipped up material of moringa and sesbania that's been sitting for 2 days, and that's already at about 45 degrees. So the optimal heat is like 65 degrees. So after we'll turn it on day 4, and it'll be pretty warm, but day 6 it should be the hottest. Like you shouldn't be able to stick your hand in for more than 3 seconds without it burning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Joe's going to start adding a bit of water.
Might as well just give it all a brand new start and break it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fruit trees. Okay.
Right. That's what it is.
You are what you eat, and you are what you eats, and you're even what you eats. Here's a clue. Why don't you take a peek beneath your feet? Well, if you wanna know what you're made from, look at what you're made from's made from. 'Cause the stuff that we're
That's about 35 days from what we did. Here's one we prepared earlier.
just trust that upper crust and maintain.
You don't need to go to, this is the aerobic compost too, so it's
Exactly.
early morning aerobic, you know?
We've been freaking out, but it's time to get down. 'Cause we're made up of common ground.
So let's test the construction, the ultimate construction test. You ready? But this is kind of what you want to be able to do with that. Yeah, is get it right down to the ground, and then Jeremy's going to grab that bucket that's on his right. So that's hit the ground like easy. So that's a really beautifully aerated
We've been messing around.
into our charge hole.
Smells alright. It's not too bad, yeah.
And look at that bubble, toil and trouble. Gardeners can be the ultimate magicians. In turn, sesbania into Asian greens like that. We've used all the sesbania to make compost, and then we grow the Asian greens, yeah? And all kinds of stuff. That's alright, but this is going to be square, because we're just about to all become ginger ninjas, so once this compost is ready, we'll be planting ginger. Hiya! Cut through the bullshit by consolidating the bullshit.
More shit.
Make it a chocolate lava.
And you're even what you eats. And it repeats.
Done!
Down.
Woo! Good one.